Hey guys, welcome to video number 26, Isosceles Triangles. I'm Mayra Trujillo.
And I'm Miss Yadira.
Okay, so let's get started. First, I'm going to introduce a theorem called the base angles theorem. And this theorem says that the base angles of an isosceles triangles are congruent. So this is an isosceles triangle. This is the base, and these are the legs. And according to the base angles theorem, says that the angles of the base are congruent, therefore the legs have to be congruent.
Awesome. So I think we can start with some examples here, right? So we're going to find the missing angles. So for instance, what we want to start to do first is probably identify what the base is, because we know that the base angles are congruent. So for the base on this triangle would be this side here, and on this one would be here, and on this one would be here. And I say base because we know that if you notice these lines, it means that they're congruent to each other. So I would assume that these two are my legs. All right, so for 42, what we want to do is for an isosceles, catch hold with that. Okay, we have that equals to 180. So all these have to be 180. So if we subtract the 42 from 180, we have, put that in my calculator, that would be 138, so that would equal 138. So we divide those two, 138 by 2, we will have 69. And we're dividing by 2 because again, these two angles would be this congruent. Thank you. And then we have the base here, 76. So then, what do you think this would be? 76. Awesome. So we have 76 and 76 would be 152. And we're taking that 152 from 180. And that would be 28. So this angle here will be 28. On this other side, we have 35 here. We have 35 here. Because again, both angles would be the same. And then we can find, from these two angles, we can find what this angle would be. Again, from 180, you subtract 70, which is 35 and 35. And that should be, if I'm not mistaken, 90. Here we go. 10. Right? Make sure my calculator here.
10.
Oh, 110. I was wrong. 110. Here we go. So moving on to our next example. So we have here, if we find our base first, we'll be able to know what this angle would be. So for instance, these are two legs, so we know that this is the base. So if this is 2x plus 2, this has to be 2x plus 2. So we need to determine the value of x. So what we do is we add all of these, 2x plus 2, plus 2x plus 2, plus 9x plus 15. That all should equal to 180. So we combine like terms here, 2x, 2x, 9x. That would be 9 times 11 to 13x. And then we combine these two, 2 and 15. That would be 19, 180. So then we already know that you subtract these from 19 from the 180, which would give you 161. So 13x equals 161. And then you divide those 13 by on both sides. So that would be, we have a 12.38. Here we go.
Alright guys, now for this one, Let's identify the base. And we know that the base angles are congruent, like we've been saying. So if they're congruent, that means they're equal to each other. So let's do that. 2x plus 6 equals 3x minus 11, because the base angles are congruent. So if we combine like terms, we have, so subtract 2x, bring it on this side, we have
1x.
And then move the 11x over here, we have 17, right?
Right. Negative 17.
So if we add 11 to this side and 11 to this side, we'll have 17. And then if we subtract 2 from this side, 2x, I'm sorry, from this side, it'll give you 1x. So x is 17. Alright guys, and then
we have journal time. So figure out how to solve for x for the first one. Keep in mind where your base is, where the legs are, and also what is congruent to each other.
Right, good luck guys.